Hi guys, it's Deborah here for my last video on this, I believe, about communication. So before taking this course, I believed that communication was an important part of everyday life and every relationship, whether it be like partners or friendships or children and parents. It's always a very important part of them, because without communication, life just kind of ceases if you don't have that piece. So I believed it was very, very important. I believed that between different cultures, religions, different races, religions, all of those things, that communication was different. And if you were not in those, it was hard to understand each other. I also believed that while I was good at listening, I wasn't very good at communicating with other people. I wasn't very good at putting things into words and saying what I believed or what I thought or even what I felt. I also believed that vulnerability was basically a four-letter word, and showing emotions or vulnerability wasn't something you should do through communication. It just wasn't something for me. Through this class, I have learned actually that vulnerability and emotions and communication are actually a good thing, and that if you're not showing it, that's what makes you weak. And when you are showing it, it actually makes you strong. I just found that to be really cool. It was a really big thing I learned this semester, was empathy and vulnerability and emotions and self-compassion. That part really, really stuck out to me. So this class really shifted a lot of my beliefs about communication. Like when communicating with my children, I realized that far too often on my part, I was doing more pseudo-listening than actually listening to them. And I needed to fix those mistakes. I learned that communicating with my children, I wasn't as good as I thought I was. I thought I communicated everything with them, and I was really great at it. And through the messages books in the chapter on communicating with children, I learned that I had a lot of those listening blocks up, and I was doing far more of those than I should have been doing. And through that chapter, I learned how to fix my mistakes. And through the vulnerability and showing your emotions that I learned with the Brené Brown, I was able to talk to my children about those and fix those said mistakes, which was really amazing. And it was great that my children actually understood them. It was really cool. So having learned how to be vulnerable and communicate and showing my emotions, I have seen how vulnerability and communication and being in touch with your emotions can strengthen your communication and strengthen your friendships and how you communicate. And it's made for deeper conversations. I believe that everything I have learned in this class will continue to strengthen my communication in my future. And when learning about vulnerability and empathy and self-compassion with our communication class, it really stuck with me because I believe it will be something I will use in my professional career as a nurse and a midwife, but it'll also be something I can teach my children and the children of my campground that I work at and through the church. And as an example, I'll be able to show them those things and teach them those things. And it'll be great because other children will learn them. And they'll know that vulnerability isn't a four-letter word. And showing emotions in communication isn't horrible. It's a great thing to learn. It's a wonderful thing to learn. I hope that what I've learned in class this semester, I'll be able to teach on to other children and other people. And I'm hoping that what I've learned, I'll be able to be an effective communicator for years and be able to teach others. I want to thank you guys for everything I've learned from you guys and everything that I'll be able to keep on doing. And I hope you guys have a great summer. Bye.